is the question that I have been sitting with for a little while. Like, how do you sit with someone while they are being destructive to themselves and to others? And at what point do you offer your perspective without trying to change them? Or sometimes what I have found is that if you do share your perspective, then they do think you are trying to change them and you don't accept them as they are. And it's like, if I love you, then I have to be willing to share things with you that I am seeing that you may not be seeing. And that doesn't mean that I am a better person than you or anything. I just have a different life experience that gives me different perspective. But I really struggle with that, of the idea that like when you offer somebody information, they think that you're trying to change them.
Yeah, or
like that's not loving.
Yeah. Or like they feel like corrected or something like that. It's like that's not
But I don't know how to like share something with someone from a loving place that they don't feel that way. Mm-hmm. Like you are trying to change them.
Like do you feel like that's true across the board, or like does it feel like it's true for like particular kind of situation?
I think mostly for me, I've experienced it in like dating. Like previously, where people would tell me like, "Oh, you're trying to change me, and this is how I am," and I'm like, I don't know. I don't get defensive, but I definitely take a step back from sharing my opinion just because I don't want to be perceived as someone who is trying to change you. Because then, like, why would I be doing that?
Yeah. I think for me, like, when people say that to me, like, that would give me a chance to be like, what do you think I'm trying to change? Let's talk. Let's like, that's okay. That feels, because for me, I'm like, you're still saying words to me.
Right.
Like, I think anything besides like silence is like, there's room. Mm-hmm. So like if somebody comes to me and it's like, that advice feels like you're trying to change me. I'm like, what do you think? What is what I'm saying? What is it trying to shift in you? So that helps me. For me, that would give me a chance to see like, how aware are you of yourself? Because then if they can't name, like, you're trying to make me different, it's like, make you different in what way?
Right.
So then if we get to it, then it's like, and let's say, like, for example, the answer is like, you're trying to, I don't know, like, change the way that like I interact when I give feedback to people, whatever. Like maybe they yell at people. I don't know. And then the question becomes like, okay, like, do you think that yelling at people is serving you? Right. It gives you so much more room for conversation on the other side of like that statement. So maybe like don't step back. Right. Let that statement be your chance to be like, I hear you. Like, in what way do you think I'm trying to change you? What did you hear in what I said?
That is so funny that I actually really appreciate your perspective here, because like historically, I would shut down. Like those are words that immediately make me feel as if I don't want to be. Never mind. I don't want to be in the conversation anymore.
No trying to change you. Just give it my take.
Yeah, I'm like,
no beef.
You know, like hands up.
Yeah.
Avoid instead of like leaning in to like asking more questions. Because that used to it didn't happen a lot, but it happened enough that I noticed it. I said, why would you think that? Or what about me is signaling that I am trying to change something from you? But obviously, I think that within the context of a romantic relationship, we are taught that women are supposed to change men, right? In like straight relationships. So I'm sure that has something that is playing a role in my inability to step forward to ask, more open-ended questions.
I think the other part of it, I mean, this is specific to you. I think, and again, this is just my read on it, is like, I think that like your words hold weight.
Yeah.
So I think that like if you are giving a take, I could understand someone's like, this is Adeline's like opinion, and therefore what I'm doing is opposite of her opinion. Therefore she's like, I could understand the like, because like I think the way you speak is very like certain, very sure, right? So that's just kind of your tone in general. So I could see how someone might take your opinion that way because they like take your words seriously. Which means that you have room for more, like, you can push a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I felt like you were trying to change me, I would shut up. I wouldn't even tell you they're trying to change me. I'd be like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that they're even telling you, like, they're, like, still interacting with what you're saying. They're like, oh, it sounds like you're trying to change me. Like, that's just, like, throwing the ball in your court for you to throw it back, right? It's not it's not leaving the room. Leaving the room would be being like, I take your opinion, like, bet or something, right? Like, that's them being like, cool.
True.
But if they are telling you anything besides that, I feel like you have a little more room to be like, all right,
yeah,
we're saying more words to each other, like, let's keep saying more words.
I guess the part that always baffled me is like, I thought you would know me better. I thought that you would understand that I am offering this like with love and care, not to change your entire personality or
Yeah.
behavior.
But if you think about the scenario, okay, like for a dating scenario, right? Like even for me, let's say like you're giving me advice, like I'm not thinking about our relationship right now. I'm thinking about my relationship with this person, and you in this moment are someone who is like poking a hole into this thing that I've like spent a lot of time defending. So it doesn't matter that I know you, because like I'm not in a state of mind where I'm like considering our relationship.
yeah.
I'm considering you as a threat to my relationship, and everything you're doing is like everything that's not affirming what I'm doing is like a threat to my relationship.
Yeah.
Right. So I think sometimes like that makes sense, and that would be true if it wasn't like a heightened emotional moment. You know. But I think it's always helpful to rename your intentions, even if people know you.
Yes.
I do it all the time. I'm just like, hey, I just want to be clear that what I'm trying to do is, even though I think you should know at this point, people are like, yeah, I know. I'm like, great. I'm just like, just making sure. Just want to make sure I say it out loud because, you know, a lot of stuff's going on. Like, you can read into silence, like, a lot, you know? And I know me, my anxiety be telling me mad stories, right? Like, you miss one phone call from me, I was like 2 weeks ago, like I didn't respond to a text. Like, shut up, you know. Like so, I know that I do that. Like when nothing is happening to me. So you know, when I'm trying to give advice, I try to make sure I remove. It's the same as teaching to me. Like if I'm trying to teach you one skill, I want to isolate the skill. So if I'm trying to give you advice about your relationship, I want to make sure that no other thing is a factor, which is like my opinion, like how you think about me, our relationship. I'm just like, we're good, we're fine, we're gonna be great later. I'm just giving you my take. Like all of those things are like,
Yeah.
That's how I think about it.
That's actually really helpful.
I'm so glad.